What is going on, guys? So today we're going to be taking a look at the Lilygo T-Lora pager with Bruce. Now, I did a video a while back on this, and we're kind of revisiting the T-Lora pager as it has been a minute since we've used it, and a lot of different firmwares and things have been compatible with this, but Bruce has always been my favorite, and I'll tell you and I'll show you a few reasons why. So it has antennas for GPS and LoRa, okay? We have a full keyboard, we have a larger display, we do have a speaker built into this as well. We have a dial, an encoder dial here. At the top, we have GPIO, so if you have like a sub-gigahertz, or here, this is an NRF module, it just plugs right in, just like so, and you've got yourself a nice little setup there. What else do we have here? On the bottom, we have an SD card slot, as well as that's not compatible with Bruce, and I'm really hoping after, I want to say almost a year, there's been a lot of issues with the RFID. This has the same chip as the Flipper Zero, but for some reason with the firmware and this device, it's just been having issues and it's not compatible. It does crash a lot, so it's just not usable. So you recommend, or I would recommend, you using a small Chameleon Ultra for this. So we've got Wi-Fi, Bruce, all of the Wi-Fi tools work with Bruce on here. Same thing for Bluetooth. If we go into Bluetooth, you can do your Bluetooth keyboard, which, because you have the full keyboard here. We have a BLE suite, which is really cool. The 9-bot tunings application is really good too. RF, if you put in a sub-gigahertz module in here, we'll be good to go and use this. NRF, if we did NRF, we can just pop this in really quick. All right, and then you've got your full spectrum. Look how cool that is. And that took no time at all to set that up, right? So now we just gotta get out of here. There we go. And then you've got mouse jacking, NRF jammer, and some information there, right? LoRa is another good one. You can communicate from device to device, just kind of like a chat. FM radio, that does not work on here. I don't know if they have a FM module that you can plug in directly at the top here, but if they did, it would be compatible as well. Okay, IR, unfortunately this one doesn't have IR, and I am a little sad about it though, because not that I use IR for any reason, but it would be nice to have. I don't know if there would be any space for it in here, but it would be really cool to have. But you could definitely do an external module for it. Let's see what else. Ethernet, same thing. We don't have Ethernet here, but we do have that module, that port up there for expansion. GPS, again, this does have GPS, and it's fantastic. We have war driving, we have GPS tracker, and then our config. You can change the baud rate on it, the GPS pins, because Bruce has so many different devices that you can change the pins if they're not correct. Let's go back. War driving is probably one of my favorites. You can go around scanning the Wi-Fi networks and all of the Bluetooth devices. You can scan both. I like to do the Wi-Fi just because it's easier for me. You just go around and just you run it and let it do its thing. It'll collect all of the public APs that it sees, so all of the network names, and it will save it into a file, and then you can upload it to either wiggle.net, Watchdogs Go website as well. So let's go ahead and get out of that. All right, RFID, again, it's one of those things where you try to read it and see, even before you can grab a card, it crashes. And that's been something I've been really wanting to get working on here, but it's been very complicated. But we can always just do an Amiibo link, the Chameleon Ultra, or we can pop on a PN532 RFID module, and we can put it up here and get it to work that way as well. If I can get out of here, would be fantastic. All right, next one. Files is just your file system. So you've got SD card, which is allowing you to go through all of your files in the SD card slot. Little FS, which will be all of the physical memory on the device itself, not the SD card. And then Web UI will allow you to connect to a web user interface, and you can do all of your file transfers that way. You can do controlling of the device on there as well. And then connect, I don't know what connect, let's see, well, that mass storage allows your device to become a USB, essentially a USB thumb drive. Let's see what happens when I click connect, send file. Okay, so I'm thinking that is going to be connecting to another device, and you can send and receive files from one device to another. All right, that's going to be another one. JavaScript. The JavaScript is going to be scripts that you can run off of your SD card or physical memory if you have space. I'll show you a quick one here that I have that someone was really creative in doing so. I'm actually just going to go up, which it's a fishing game that you can launch within Bruce, which is to me really cool. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna select it to auto. And what it is essentially doing is just auto fishing. And it's casting it out there, catching fish, and then you gain a certain amount of, I guess, money to then upgrade your fishing rod, upgrade your bait, upgrade your charm on here as well to increase the likelihood of catching a rarer, larger fish, and then you can sell it and do whatever like that. Really cool stuff. There's a bunch of other scripts and stuff, but I really liked that one personally. I like fishing games. Haven't played them in years, but your clock, nothing special there. Other, now this has been QR codes, Megalodon, microphone. There's a microphone built in here. I don't know if this actually works. Let's see. Test, test, test. Nope, maybe we have to set it up. Microphone, bad USB and HID, so you can connect a device to the computer and it'll come up as a HID device. I button if you have an I button, but in this case we don't. Config, this is all of your system settings, so you can change the UI, the color, things like that. Audio config, system config. So if you want insta boot, it'll just reset really quick, and that's it. Wi-Fi startup if you want Wi-Fi to be connected when you turn on the device. Startup app, so whatever app you want it to start on, so I'll just choose BuyMeACoffee, and then the next time that I turn on my device, it'll go load right into the BuyMeACoffee, right? Which is kind of cool because BuyMeACoffee is essentially like a Ponagachi but Bruce. And there we go, you've got it. So let's go ahead and get out of that. Oh, this way, there we go. And then your power, you've got deep sleep on here, your sleep, restart, and power off. And you can install the App Store, which this is still pretty new for me. I haven't played around with that too much, but essentially there are apps that you can download that are not included in the Bruce that are from other developers and things like that, which is pretty cool that you can test out and do. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be pretty much it of this device. Those are the reasons why I like it. There's a lot of things that you can do with this device. It's very small, thin. You could put it in your pocket, no problem. You don't have to worry too much about the keys being pressed because they are pretty, I wouldn't say stiff, but they hold their own. And yeah, I think this is a great device if you are not looking to have a device with a bunch of wires sticking out and, you know, some stuff that's just easily like plug and play. This is definitely the device to go, and I definitely recommend it. If you guys are interested in this, I'll leave a link in the description where you can find it. And if you guys do decide to get it, you can use the code CHERRY and you guys can save yourself 5%, which 5% is, you know, better than nothing. So, but anyways, that is going to be it. If you guys like this video, please leave a like. If you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. It definitely helps me out a lot. So yeah, anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns on this, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them the best way I can. All right, and as always, stay safe and I will see you in the next one.